What's going on, my people? What's up? Check it out. The classics right here. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, you guys. What's going on, you guys? My name is Alex Ramos, and this is the MMA and Boxing Addicts channel. What's up, Duketown? Today, man, we're going to be going over David Morrel, David Benavidez live media workout. The live media workout was, I believe, 2 hours ago. I didn't get to watch none of it. So right now we're going to go over that. Go ahead and just give my live commentation to both of them working out. Just 10-minute videos to both of them. Then we're going to do our predictions on UFC Fight Night, you guys. I can't wait for that one, man. What's up, Dukers and Pukers? Check it out, man. I'm about to crack open the beer right before we get into this, man. Like I said, David Benavidez is fighting David Morrel, man, and I haven't even got to see what's up with that yet. I didn't even get to watch the media workout. So let me go ahead and crack open this beer, you guys. Boom. Hold on. Let me go ahead and set this real quick. Boom. Hell yeah, you guys. It's Wednesday night over here in Fresno, California right now. It's 6:02 p.m. over here. Let me know what time it is where you guys are watching right now. Cracking open this beer. I have myself one. I had a hard day at work today. About to watch these live media workouts between David Morrel and David Benavidez. If you got to catch them, let me know what you guys thought, man. I'm going to go ahead and start the video right now. This is David Morrel Jr. right here. Let's see how he's looking, you guys. You know, he's coming out that loss to Hot Rod, man. I can't even say his actual name. It's like some crazy old name. Like some but yeah, dude, his nickname was Hot Rod, bro. And Hot Rod was not even that good, to be honest with you, dude. This guy, not even a good fighter. He had some names on his resume, like he's lost to guys like Jared Hurd, big boxers. Had a loss to Artur Beterbiev. He lost by a knockout to him. And he was set to fight David Morrel Jr. in David's last fight. And in that fight, I believe it was the Martin Bakole. Jared Anderson was on that card too. And David Morrel just didn't look good, bro. He went to decision with this guy, Hot Rod. And honestly, Hot Rod was hitting him, clipping him in the head a couple times. There was times where it kind of seemed like David Morrel's defense wasn't really up to par with what we thought it was. You know what I mean? Being an Olympian, being super hyped up, undefeated boxer. I was already talking big about him too. I remember watching that fight with, I think it was my girl's dad and her mom and her tia. And I was like, hey, bro, this fool David Morrel right now, this fool you guys are going to see right now, world-class, masterclass boxing. And that's exactly what we didn't get, man. It was actually a lot closer than I thought. And like I said, he's throwing his hands right now. Look at this. Israel Adesanya's career ends this weekend. Did you see my freaking video that I posted on my channel? If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's freaking little highlight. What is it? A little, I guess you could say a little motivation video dedicated to Israel Adesanya. And yeah, man, I'm going for him this weekend, as you can tell. But like I said, dude, I hope Izzy wins this weekend, dude. I hope this isn't the end of his career, you know. If you go watch my motivational video on my channel, man, it's only 5 minutes. Honestly, I added him on it, and I was hoping that he would possibly leave a comment on it. But, you know, man, he's the ex-world champion. I mean, this guy way too busy to be responding to people's videos and stuff. But what I did think about was if that dude actually saw my video, it might actually like hype him up or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. That's what I was thinking, dude. Like seeing the beginning of it with Izzy and everything. I don't know, man. But yeah, dude, Imavov's a tough guy, man. Russian, you know, I mean, this is going to be a really good fight, but I just think Israel Adesanya has too much experience, man. You know, we've already seen Imavov lose to guys like Sean Strickland. And look at that. No contest for Chris Curtis. He is on a 3-fight win streak, though, dude, for real. Fighting Brendan Allen, unanimous decision, knocking out Jared Cannonier in round 4. Beating Romit Daliti. That's pretty good. Beating Jared Cannonier in round 4 by a knockout. That's a pretty good win right there, bro. But to be honest, beating Brandon Allen too. Brandon Allen all good and stuff. But to be honest, I feel like Izzy's gonna come into this fight, man, and just display nice, clean boxing. He's gonna have to stock some of Imavov's takedowns, but I do see that happening, man. There's a lot of guys that try to take down Izzy. Robert Whitaker, a lot of guys that try to take down Izzy. It just couldn't happen, man. I see Izzy coming in here, defending the takedowns and using his world-class boxing that he used to have. Now, you know, he's on a 2-fight skid. Oh, man, he's coming off that loss to Dricus du Plessis, where honestly, that was the battle for Africa, and I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for Israel Adesanya losing that fight. You know, there was times when he was crying in the press conference, man, and talking about like, I'm gonna show you on Saturday. I'm gonna show you on Saturday. If you guys remember that, it's because Dricus kept bringing up the whole point about Africa, man, and him being born in Africa and residing in Africa while Izzy's not doing that. Well, I'm on Izzy's side, man. I don't really care about all that stuff, bro. I just like exciting fights, man. And I think in that fight, you know, he did get submitted. And before that, he did lose to Sean Strickland. But and Sean Strickland was like a plus 600 underdog. If you guys remember that, nobody thought Sean was gonna win that fight. Neither did I. But Izzy, Izzy just came in and was flat-footed, man. I don't know if Izzy's already just got hit in the head too much. Maybe being knocked out by Alex Pereira has already twisted his brain up a little bit or something. But I swear, that's what I was thinking, dude. I swear I was thinking that it's possible that we are at the end of Izzy, that this dude has already been taking too much damage. You know what I mean? What do you think, man? Like, I think him getting knocked out by Alex Pereira and him just putting this wear and tear, defending his title a bunch of times, dude. And not just that, but the mentality of the sport, dude. Having to deal with just Dricus du Plessis, the loss to Sean, and just everything going on in his life, man. I feel like there's a lot of different ways to look at this fight, and we really don't know what's gonna happen. But I got a feeling Izzy's gonna come in here and try to regain himself, try to re-stamp himself in the division. I do think it's possible, but yeah, man. Who do you guys think is gonna win? Let me know in the chat. You got Imavov, Santana, or who you got? Who you going for this weekend? Hold on, you guys. Yeah, man. Right now we're just watching David Morrel Jr. Media workout, and to be honest, man, I'm not that impressed with David Morrel. I'm telling you, man. I got a feeling that David Benavidez is going to come in here and possibly win this fight by knockout. Possibly win it by knockout, dude. That's what I'm predicting. The dude came in here and knocked out a bunch of dudes already, you guys. Check it out, you guys. Right there on the on my screen, I got the 12-round pool entries, $10 entries. That's my Cash App, man. If it doesn't have enough people to join by Saturday, then we will just be shooting the money back, you guys. If there's gonna be anybody who wants to join in, man. Damn, I don't know who I want to win. I hope Izzy wins, honestly, but I feel like he won't, man. I don't know why. I feel like Imavov might give him some problems. Honestly, dude, he can give him some problems, dude. That's 100%. It just, I feel like this depends what kind of Izzy comes in here, you know? I do think that this fight for sure poses a little bit different too. Like a different threat, because you got Imavov, who does have wrestling, but is also tall and also has long reach. You know what I mean? Izzy's going to go up against this guy who has almost the same reach, the same tallness, kind of even bigger than Izzy. You know it's going to be a striking battle from the outside. You know, Izzy's going to be wanting to fight and land those huge left hooks. And Imavov is going to be trying to do the same thing, but he might be trying to push the pace and pushing Israel up against the fence. That's what I could see too. And yeah, man, I honestly either see Izzy winning by a clean decision. He can knock out Imavov. He can knock him out. But just going based off of his last two fights, I don't know if I could see that happening. You could see an Imavov decision victory here too, or even a submission victory. That's going to be super interesting right there, man. I can't wait for that fight right there, dude. Right now, we're going to go ahead and look at David El Monstro's media workout right now. I'm going to go ahead and explain what's going on right here, you guys. Like I said, he is so good, dude. This dude's coming off the win over Alexander Gotachik, Demetrius Andrade, Caleb Plant, David Lemoyle, Kyron Davis. I mean, dude, David Lemoyle, Caleb Plant, and then Demetrius Andrade alone are all super, super good wins right there, man. And that win over Demetrius Andrade was a really, really good win, dude. I thought Demetrius Andrade was a high-level opponent, and I thought that guy probably give David Benavidez some problems, but David made it look pretty easy in there, to be honest. This is actually Izzy's first fight in the UFC besides Perez. That's why he's fighting someone his actual size and his style. Yeah. First fight in the UFC besides Pereira, he's fighting someone in the size and style. Yep, that is hella true, dude. That is hella true. So it is going to be hella interesting to see what happens right there, man. Let's see what's going on right here with David Benavidez, man. I don't know if you guys seen the media work, the press conference, but these dudes got into it, bro. Dudes were David Benavidez was standing up, talking shit on David Morrel. They ended up getting into a scuffle. If you guys seen when they faced off, David Benavidez wanted to shake his hand, but David Morrel didn't want to shake his hand. So Benavidez pushed the out of him, dude. That fool's not playing games, bro. He pushed the hell out of him, and David Morrel got all mad and threw his belt at him. If you guys remember that, look at this. Oh man, look at David Benavidez, dude. Wow. Jesus, dude. If you guys didn't get to watch the media workout, man, David Benavidez looks like on fire. I don't think I've ever seen this good of a David Benavidez before. Ever, you guys. Is David Morrel good? I think David Morrel's a bronze medalist Olympian. But he hasn't really fought nobody at all. If you look at his record, he's I think he's like 11-0. Doesn't have that many that many fights on his record, and his record is hella all bad. Like if you look at the people that he's been fighting, they're nobodies, dude. And like I said, the last person that he fought has some kind of like fights under his belt and stuff. But that dude sucked, bro. Hot Rod, look up the fight. You can watch it on YouTube. David Morrel came into that fight at a minus 2,000. I think the under was like at 6.5 rounds or something, and it went over. And not only that, but in like the 8th, 9th, and 10th round, Hot Rod was actually clipping David Benavidez. In some parts, I was tripping, dude. I was like, what the? David Morrel hella can't last with David Benavidez or nobody like that. Ended up getting the fight, and I'm telling you guys right now, David Benavidez looks so fast, dude. You can check out his head movement, the way he's moving. Look at, he got some little kid hitting the mitts with him. Look at that. David Benavidez hitting the mitts. Wow, man. Hey, David looking so sharp today, dude. Hella getting confident on him. I'm pretty sure his line went up. I'm pretty sure David Benavidez's line has went up, you guys, because brothers are looking so fast, dude. I'm watching the media workout right now, man. And Jesus. Man, bro. Benavidez knows how to move his head, dude. It's like he's been working on his head movement. He looks faster than ever. He looks like he's in the best shape of his life right now. Man, dude, that's crazy, bro. Feeling so confident in David Benavidez right now, man. I'm telling you. If you guys didn't get to catch the media workout, dude, I'm watching it right now, bro. Looks so fast, dude. I already know he's going to be David Morrel, but Jesus. He's throwing those little 1, 2, 3, 4s blistering fast. I'm talking about. Look at me. I'm talking about fast, bro. Now he's throwing left hooks. Left hook. David Benavidez. Oh, man, bro. I'm telling you, Hot Rod was landing shots against David Morrel, dude. Let me show you right now. What's Morrel's record and how many KOs? Let me pull it up for you right now, bro. But like I said, dude, he hasn't been really fighting nobody. When you look at resumes, David Benavidez' resume is 10 times better than David Morrel's, man. I'll tell you that much. David Morrel's 11-0. This guy's 27 years old, standing at 6'1", fighting out of. He was born in Cuba. Look at this, dude. All right, so this guy got. Let's see his knockouts right here, man. He's got 1, 2, 3. He's knocked out everybody he's ever fought. He's knocked out anybody he's ever fought except for Lennox Allen, which was back in 2020 of August 8th. So, yeah, he ended up fighting Mike Krajowski's, Mario Abel Saras, Alontis Fox, Kevin Anderson, Adios, your Berstnoli, Yamaguchi Falcao. He beat Senna Ajbeko. And his last fight was Radovici Kaladishi. I'm telling you, this nickname was Hot Rod. This guy hasn't fought nobody, dude. I honestly, this is what I was thinking when I heard this fight came out. I thought I give props to David Morrel, bro, because he's been calling out David Benavidez in his last fight. He was calling him out, dude. And I feel like he is kind of young in his career. I mean, he has been fighting in the Olympic circuit for a long time. But he's kind of young in his career to be fighting this top gunner like David Benavidez, man. This fool absolutely dismantled Andrade, man. And this guy, man, I'm a big fan of the Mexican Monster, dude. I'm pretty sure the Mexican Monster is going to win this weekend by knockout, man. I'm almost calling it. Then you got the co-main event, Stephen Fulton versus freaking Brandon Figueroa. Oh, this is the rematch between Stephen Fulton and Brandon Figueroa. And if you watch the first fight, dude, it's ridiculously good. Stephen Fulton won by decision, but a lot of people thought maybe Omar won that fight. Okay, maybe Stephen did win by points, but rewatch rounds 8, 9, I think, 10, 11, and 12. And dude, Stephen Fulton, Brandon Figueroa almost had Stephen Fulton out like 6 times, dude. I'm not even playing around. Brandon Figueroa only has 1 loss in his career, dude. And I don't even think he has a loss. I think it's a draw, bro. But he's fighting a rematch. No, it is 1 loss. This is Stephen Fulton. This is the second fight, dude. And I'm telling you, I have a feeling Brandon Figueroa is gonna come into this fight, and I think he's gonna get the victory, man. He came off that last fight where he won by knockout against another guy that I can't even pronounce his name, but he beat him in round 9, dude. Since then, Stephen Fulton has fought against Inuk, but he got knocked out, if you guys remember that. So like I said, man, David right now is doing his little interview. This is going to be live on Amazon Prime, I believe. Man, I can't wait for this, bro. You got Isaac Pitbull Cruz is also going to be on the card fighting some like nobody, dude. Angel Ferreira. I do think this is a get back fight for Pitbull Cruz. That's for sure. I think Pitbull Cruz gets the victory by knockout. He is coming off that loss to Jose Venezuela, man. I was pretty let down in that fight, bro. Being a fellow Mexican, seeing Jose Venezuela just outbox Pitbull Cruz like that. I remember I had Pitbull Cruz in a parlay. Shit, man. Another damn reason why I got hella pissed off, dude. Jose Venezuela came in that fight. I'm not going to lie, bro. He fought the best fight of the life of his career, dude. That was a really, really good fight by Jose. But I'm a big Pitbull fan, man. I know he's going to come into this fight and knock this brother out. He has to. He has to, bro. For the sake of Mexicans and for the sake of everything that's been going on with him, bro. But that's for sure, man. Let me go ahead and pull up something else. All right, what's up, Angel? Okay, almost. Okay. But yeah, dude. So that media workout just finished right now, man. And I'm going to go ahead and just give my reactions to it real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my prediction. I do think David Morrel, he didn't look good, bro. I don't think he came to this media workouts trying to show anything that he's been working out. I don't think he came to these media workouts trying to expose himself, trying to like, you know, show him what he's been working on. Because he came out and was wearing warm-ups, didn't really look like he came out to be a monster, and was just throwing these itty-bitty little punches. We didn't really get to see nothing from David Morrel, but for sure, David Benavidez won that. He won this media workout, you guys, because he came out. It was throwing the fastest combos that I've ever seen Benavidez throw. I'm talking about like Manny Pacquiao fast, you guys. David Benavidez came out in the media workout and put a display on compared to Morrel, dude. So now I'm going to go ahead and predict the fight, dude. I do think David Benavidez is going to win this fight by knockout, man. I'm calling it. You guys go ahead and say whatever you want, but I'm calling David Benavidez by knockout. And if it's not by knockout, then it is by decision. It is very possible that maybe David Morrel possesses the skills to take this fight to the distance. Now, I don't think he's going to win. For sure, he's not going to win, right? Getting hit by a hot rod the way he did and stuff. But I can see a possibility where David Morrel survives due to his defensive skills, and maybe he's going to be running around this fight and not really wanting to press forward. Because if he does try to press forward against a Jose Benavidez, I'm pretty sure Jose is going to knock him out, you guys. There's some uppercuts and some right hands that I seen Hot Rod land. And Jose Benavidez is going to fight too. Wow, dude. It's going to be crazy, dude. But like I was saying, David Benavidez, dude, if he lands those uppercuts that Hot Rod was landing, the same right hands that Hot Rod was landing, I'm telling you guys right now. I'm calling it right now, you guys. I might put a $300 bet on David Benavidez to win by knockout. $300, you guys. I'm not playing around. I got a feeling brother's going to come in here and absolutely destroy Morrel. If you guys been keeping up with the damn press conferences and stuff like that, this fool's not playing games. Look at my face, bro. Look at my face. Do you think David Benavidez is playing games? Because I don't think so, you guys. I really don't think so, dude. This fool's coming over here talking about how he's going to knock him out, bro. Woo! I can't wait for this fight. David Benavidez, I got him all the way. I'm going to be throwing him in some parlays. Not just that, I'm going to be taking David Benavidez by KO. For sure, for sure. Let's see right here. How crazy. Hey, man, we get into it over here, baby. Hit the MMA Boxing Addicts. I get so excited for these fights, dude. And if you guys are barely tuning in, we are going to be doing a live stream that morning for UFC Fight Night Israel Imavov, you guys. We're not going to be sipping like we're sipping right now. Hold up. Cheers, by the way. If you're chilling right now, you're watching, leave a comment. And like I said, I got this 12-round pool entries, $10 entry. If nobody's going to do that when it comes to Saturday and nobody has signed up or anything, I might just be doing a free $50 one where I give away 12 entries, you guys. So if you guys are watching right now, leave a comment. You guys might be for sure getting some extra entries into that, you guys. Let me drink a beer real quick before we get back into this. And not, dude, my cousin is fighting too. Jesus Alejandro Ramos. If you guys know, my name is Alex Ramos, bro. I got my cousin fighting this Saturday. I can't wait. He's going up against Rosario, man. This is going to be a good one. Woo! Woo! Like I said, Jesus Ramos is going to be taking on Rosario, man. Rosario's coming off that win over that loss against Jarrett Hurd, bro. But you think he's going to knock him out? I think he's going to knock him out, bro. I believe David Benavidez is going to come in here and sleep David Morrel. I'm talking about a Gervonta Davis type of knockout. Imagine right now, David Benavidez, David Morrel. Maybe it's like round 8. David Morrel doing some work in the first couple rounds, waiting for David to start putting on the pressure. But once it gets into those deeper rounds, 5, 6, and 7, it's a wrap, my brother. It's a wrap. My boy David gonna come in here like, woo-hoo! Guns blazing, Mexicano, El Monstruo, David Benavidez, you guys. I got him by KO. But like I said, you also got Jesus Alejandro Ramos fighting on that card, man. And Ramos is the real deal, you guys. This brother's still young. Great boxer. Good hooks to the body. Good hooks to the stomach, man. This guy is absolutely an amazing boxer, you guys. I think he's only lost one time, bro. Let me go ahead and check that out. His loss, dude, was not even a real loss. A lot of people thought he won that fight, bro. Let me check it out right here for you guys real quick. El Mono, Jesus Ramos, way 21-1. Yeah, like I said, he's from Arizona. I believe he's training with the Ramos family. If you guys don't know, over there in Arizona, there's a Ramos Academy. They got a lot of guys. You got Abel Ramos out there, Jesus Ramos. I think Jose Ramos is out there, dude. Let me see. Your cousin is fighting too, Angel Ruiz. That's hella funny. Jesus Alejandro Ramos, like he's my cousin. But yeah, bro, Jesus Alejandro Ramos only loss was to Erickson Lubin, dude. And in that loss, I think he won that fight, bro. A lot of people thought he won that fight. Rewatch it. It was a pretty good fight in the first couple of rounds, but Ramos ended up coming and just landing those devastating combinations, bro. In his last fight, he knocked out Johan Gonzalez in round 9, dude. And in that fight, bro, dude, the fool looked ridiculously good. Jesus Ramos impresses me every single time he comes out there. And it's not just because my last name is Ramos. I'm not just saying Jesus Ramos, G. I'm not just talking him up because he has the same last name as me. I'm not just saying my cousin. Jesus Alejandro Ramos is gonna win this weekend, you guys. He's going up against Rosario, and Rosario's tough, dude. He has that actually no contest with Jarrett Hurd, if you guys remember. But when I was watching that fight, I just felt like Rosario's head movement is horrible, dude. I feel like it's something about the way he keeps his chin there. If you guys watch Rosario fight before, he keeps his chin down, right? It's tucked like how you're supposed to keep it tucked. But he leans forward a lot. I could tell that there's big openings on Rosario, dude. And sure, he has a strong head. He was able to keep the distance with Jarrett Hurd. But in that fight, Jarrett Hurd didn't even look like he had punching power. I mean, he didn't even look like he had snap. I swear, bro. When I was watching Rosario, Jarrett Hurd, dude, I thought Rosario is there to be hit. Now, he could chunk it. Don't get me wrong. Dude is a duker, bro. But definitely when I see him fight, I could see a fight where Jesus Alejandro Ramos is maybe having a tough time with him in the first 6 rounds. And then I see in the 7th and the 8th and the 9th, I see Jesus finally starting to get the rhythm. His experience starting to show a little bit better. Combinations, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the top, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the bottom. And like I said, man, I think I do believe Jose is probably Jesus is gonna win this fight. I got Jesus. I got David Benavidez. I got Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And then I got Brandon Figueroa. I'm gonna pick Brandon Figueroa to beat Stephen Fulton, you guys. You know, Stephen Fulton already have made a lot of money, you know, fighting big fights. This is a rematch. And I'm telling you right now, if this was old school boxing, I'm talking about Mike back in the old days, dude. The old days, 1950s, you guys. If this was 15-round boxing, Brandon Figueroa would have taken out Stephen Fulton, guaranteed. Make an argument right now in the chat. Let me know. If this was a 15-round fight in Stephen Fulton versus Figueroa 1, I guarantee you that Brandon Figueroa would have knocked him out, dude. He was demolishing him in the last 3 rounds. Angel? Angel? Okay, let me know when you're done, okay? Hold on, you guys. Just checking on my son real quick, man. You know, I'm on dad duties too, you guys. If you're watching right now, it's just me and my son right now. He's right here watching the shows and stuff right here. And I'm just talking boxing and UFC, man. But like I was saying, dude, David Benavidez, Pitbull Cruz, Jose Ramos, and Brandon Figueroa, I got them 4 winning. Put them in a parlay. That'll be crazy. It's fine. Not going to happen. There's a good chance that Stephen Fulton can come in here and outbox Figueroa, just to fight from the distance and not chunk it with him. But I don't know. I think Brandon knows off that last fight and the way it finished that if he puts the pressure, he could get this done, you guys. So there you go, man. That's my boxing predictions. I got David Benavidez winning. We got Pitbull Cruz winning. I got David by knockout. Pitbull by knockout. Jesus Ramos Jr. by decision. And then I got Brandon Figueroa by points. If not, it's going to be Stephen Fulton by points. I don't think anybody's going to get knocked down in that fight. Kamal Motion, is he fighting? Dude, Kamal Motion is ridiculously good, bro. This guy, super, super young. I think I remember I was following him on social media. He was already like 15 years old, dude. This is the type of guy that we knew was going to be famous from age 16, dude. Kind of reminds me of Gervonta Davis. His style, you know what I mean? He likes to chunk it. He likes to swing. The exciting thing about Kamal Motion, too, is that he's not coming into these fights and just being all boring, boxing his way to victories. The dude likes to chunk it. He likes to go in there and throw haymakers. He does it in sparring. If you see the videos of him in sparring, he does it in his fights, bro. I can't wait for Kamal Motion to get bigger. Now, I do think he's not as good as Gervonta. I do think he's still kind of young and he still leaves a little bit of openings sometimes. But the sky's the limit for Kamal Motion, man. I can't wait for that. Before we start talking about UFC 2, you guys, are you guys ready for Ryan Garcia versus, what's his name, Rolly Romero? Dude. Ryan Garcia is going to be taking on Rolly Romero, you guys. Co-main event, Devin the Dream Haney coming off that loss to Ryan Garcia. He's going to be fighting against Jose Ramirez, you guys. Hey, if you guys are new here, we are from Fresno, California, you guys. So what does that mean? We're big Jose Ramirez fans right here, you guys. And I'm telling you something right now, guys. Let me tell you something. Jose Ramirez can come in here and get the victory, bro. I know it's unlikely. I know Devin might box his way to a victory, but I'm telling you right now, if you don't think Jose is going to land one left hook or one of his right hooks, you guys got it all wrong, man. I do think he's going to come in this fight, and I do think he's going to chunk it, duke it, left hook it, puke it. And I swear, man, I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I think it's going to be a good fight. But I know there's going to be a lot of people that are saying, hell nah, Devin's going to come in here and just sweep the floor with him, which is very, very possible. Devin can come in here. He is the better boxer. He can come in here and sweep Jose Ramirez, 12 round, cleaned every single round. But, hey, I would love to see Jose Ramirez get that victory, bro. That would be the craziest victory. One of the craziest victories in boxing in recent years, you guys. Imagine Jose Ramirez knocking out Devin Haney. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Now, that's funny how Devin will be fighting on the co-main for Ryan Garcia, huh? That's funny how things work. Just a year ago, Devin Haney was talking the most shit on Ryan Garcia, talking about how he thinks he's delusional and that he's going to finish Ryan Garcia favorite for sure, no matter what. I mean, now it's funny how Devin Haney's on the co-main, huh? See how life works, Devin? See how life works, brother. You better win this fight. And not just that, but I ain't never giving my respect back to to Devin Haney. He will never get my respect back for suing Ryan Garcia the way they did over that supposed steroids. And let me see, is John Easter someone's brother? Isn't that another boxer? That might be Robert Easter Jr., his son, dude. And then I'm getting the feeling that Benavidez versus Morel is gonna play out like Benavidez versus Bill fight. Dude, it could, dude. But in what way? Like who do you see winning? Because Benavidez did beat Bivol in that fight. And if you guys remember, I think Benavidez to win by decision was like a plus 600, dude. I had a feeling, just like how I said about the David Benavidez fight, that it is possible that David Morrel can take David to decision because he is a high-level fighter like that. And this is two guys who have never fought the same. What's up, Angel? All done? Okay, hold on, you guys. My son just used the restroom. I got to wipe his butt real quick. I'm on dad duties real quick. Hold on. Oh, shit. All right, you guys. We're back, you guys. Yeah, extremely close decision. Hella possible, dude. I've been seeing some people talk about how they think it's possible that David Morrel can win a couple of the first rounds, man. I mean, I can't see that happening. Maybe David comes in and takes round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. Just from clean boxing, I do think he's going to be fighting from the outside. Tell me right now, do you guys see David Morrel trying to push the pace and come forward against David Benavidez? Let's break it down. Do you guys see David Morrel coming forward, going head side to side, ducking, bobbing and weaving, and coming to David Benavidez and pushing the fight? Or do you guys think that David Benavidez is going to be running around the ring? I mean, he's going to be chasing David Morrel from running around the ring, and he's going to be the one putting the pressure. Because I think David is going to be the one who's coming forward in this fight and putting the pressure, dude. I really do think that. I think Morrel is going to be looking cleaner. He's going to be looking cleaner, fighting from the outside. Jab, jab. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But at any time that I believe, any time that David Benavidez chooses to let his 4-punch combination go, 1, 2, 3, 4, all straight punches, I think he chooses when this fight finishes, bro. I'm not playing. For some reason, dude, I got a feeling after seeing the way David Morrel performed in his last performance, seeing some of the punches that Hot Rod was able to catch him with, man, there was uppercuts that Hot Rod caught David Morrel with when David Morrel had his head down. Look at it like this. Brother really had his head down, eyes closed, gloves like in covering his eyes. He's coming forward. Brother's not moving his head. He's not coming forward and moving his head. He's not ducking and bobbing and weaving. He's coming forward and he's having his head down, kind of like a Mexican style. I know he's known for his Olympic stuff, but he comes forward and sometimes he's kind of confident. He puts his head down. And I swear, there's uppercuts where Hot Rod was like, huh, huh. And there was no reaction from David Morrel, which means that sometimes when he puts his gloves up, he's not even looking at the punches that are coming. And that's a guy like Hot Rod, dude. I just feel like when I see these openings and when you see them box, when you see these openings, I see opportunities for David to just catch him bad, dude. I mean, I see more flaws with David Morrel than I did with Demetrius Andrade. At least Demetrius Andrade, we got to see him in more fights against better competition. But David Morrel, I mean, oh man, I feel like he's a little bit bad. He's too much. He should be fighting maybe 6 fights from now. I think he should have got probably 2 or 3 more names under his belt, and then he should have been taking on David Benavidez. He's courageous as hell, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to disrespect David Morrel. I'm not going to sit here and disrespect them and say, nah, I just truly believe. Everybody thinks different, bro. Everybody has their own predictions for everything. I'm Latino. I like Mexican Monster. I'm hoping for him to get the knockout. I want him to get the knockout. A big fan of him. But, hey, anything can happen in the sport of boxing, you guys. You never know. But I got David Benavidez winning this fight, man. Let me know in the comments. What's your guys' final pick? 72 Jetty, Sam, Mommy Love, hello. What's up, Araceli? What are you guys doing, man? Shout out. Thank you guys for watching right now, too, man. If you're watching right now, thank you so much, dude. But let me know in the comments. What's everybody's decision? What is everybody? Who do you think you guys are going to win? David Benavidez or David Morrel Jr., you guys? I can't wait for this Saturday, man. This is going to be taking place, I believe, at 7 p.m. We will be going live here on this channel. And like I said, if nobody buys any of these $10 entries for the 12-round pool entry, then we're going to be giving away $50, and I'm going to be giving away 12 entries to any 12 people that are watching. So if you're watching right now, leave a comment, my brother, so that way I recognize you for when you leave a comment on Saturday. If I recognize that you're in right now and you're leaving a comment right now on Saturday, like Warlock Boxing, that's what I'm talking about. Salute. Warlock Boxing, man. Hey, this guy is always commenting. He's always watching the channels, showing appreciation. He's always leaving comments, man. And I absolutely appreciate you, Warlock Boxing, for reals, man. But like I was saying, like Warlock Boxing, 72 Jetty, Mommy Love, you guys, if nobody buys any of these $10 entries on Saturday, you guys got an entry. And how does that work? Does anybody in the chat, the comment, know how the 12-round pool entry works? Let me go ahead and explain it to you guys real quick. Let me go ahead and get a prop or something. I got something right here for you guys. Check it out. We got the sombrero right here, you guys. We got the sombrero. So how does this work? How do the 12-round pool entries work? There'll be 12 sticky notes. And I will write down 12 numbers. So say 1 on one sticky note. I'll write 3 on another sticky note, 4 on another sticky note, 5 on another sticky note, all the way to the number 12. So altogether, there'll be 12 sticky notes. I will throw them in the hat. This is something that we do with our families too, you guys. If you're not aware with this, this is something that I grew up doing with my tios and my uncles and my family. Like I said, we're the type of family that gets together to watch NFL or basketball. We get together to watch boxing and UFC, you guys. That's how I grew up, being like 8 years old and having the biggest barbecues with my family and everything for Pacquiao, Eric Morales, but everybody, dude, Floyd Mayweather, every single person. So like I said, nice sombrero. Oh, yeah, my boy. You know what's up, man. Sometimes I put it on, man, and I start, getting down there. But like I said, there'll be 12 sticky notes in here. I'll take one out. And let's just say Warlock Boxing, you get number 2, then that's your round 2. So the fight has to finish either in round 2 or that's it. If it doesn't finish in round 2, then you lose. But whoever gets round 12, if the fight goes to decision, then that person wins the jackpot. That's how that works, you guys. This is going to be super, super fun, man. Like I said, if nobody buys any entries, I'm going to be doing a $50 giveaway. But they're $10 entries for 12 rounds. The end giveaway will be $110 if we end up getting enough people to join into that, you guys. So enough talking about that, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into something else that we got to talk about, you guys. Israel Adesanya versus Imavov. Sharapova versus Michael Venom Page. I mean, what are you guys feeling about this card, man? Let me know in the comments. Who do you guys have winning this weekend? What are your predictions? We got Magomedov, Sharapova going up against Michael Venom Page, dude. This guy, Michael Venom Page. Try to think of your favorite action hero movie. Batman. I mean, not action with anime. Try to think Spider-Man. Dude, Michael Venom Page is basically like a Bruce Lee mixed with the Chris Tucker. I mean, this guy is absolutely amazing, dude. His karate, he's able to stand with a 6-foot void. Keep that in mind. In boxing, the fucking farthest void that you have is like 3 feet, bro. You got dudes like Floyd Mayweather that would keep a 2-foot, 3-foot void and not let you get in that void. This dude, Michael Venom Page, I think knows how to control the ring striking-wise better than anybody in the UFC. Now, control the ring, I'm not talking about he's a better striker than Alex Pereira and all these guys in the UFC. I'm just talking about bouncing from the inside to the outside. I think Michael Venom Page is one of the best to do it at that, man. This guy, Page, is absolutely amazing. He's taking on Sharapova, you guys. If you guys don't know who Sharapova is, the dude only has one eye. Look it up. Bro only has one eye. He's coming off that knockout win over Armin Petruzian, where it was a spinning double back fist. I'm talking about boom, like a spinning double back fist. Imagine doing a spinning double. Boom, and then boom. Absolutely amazing stuff from Sharapova, the man with only one eye. This guy is like a folk story. He's like a guy that you make books about, guys that you hear stories about from the 1800s. Now in that fight against Armin, he was having a tough time with the striking. Armin was giving it back to him, you guys, and I don't think Armin is even as close to the same page as Michael Venom Page. And I'm telling you right now, MVP is a legend, but it's going to be tough for him since he's going up weight against a scary one-eyed monster. Yeah, that is true. That is hella true. Got to keep that in mind. He is going up weight. And Sharapova does possess a threat, but so yeah, you know, that's a good way to look at it. If you put the weight in there and you go based off strike, I still think Michael Venom Page has the advantage. But hey, will any of his power be able to carry up into that division? And will Sharapova's power prove to be too much for Michael Venom Page? Being that we haven't seen Michael Venom Page go up against a bigger guy like Sharapova. But Vinicius Oliveira is gonna knock out Said Nurmagomedov. Woo! I can't wait for that fight, bro. Said Nurmagomedov, another one of these Dagestan Russians, elite wrestler, but he likes to strike. This dude likes to strike. He likes to stand up, kickbox with you. He's gonna be taking on Vinicius Oliveira, you guys. Oliveira is a tank. I'm talking about a monster, dude. If you guys want to see an exciting fight, somebody who likes to chunk it ridiculously like a freaking I'm not even like, dude, I don't even know how to explain Vinicius Oliveira. How do you explain him? Bro's like a shark mixed with a freaking fucking AK-47. And I don't even know, dude. Dude's so strong, bro. That's going to be such an exciting fight. But the question is, will he be able to stop the takedowns? He's the underdog going in this fight, bro. And what's crazy is that if Saeed can't get the takedowns, I know his striking, and he believes he's a good striker. He likes to use that a lot. I don't see him lasting, bro. I don't see him being able to take those punches from Vinicius Oliveira. You let me know what you guys think, man. Look at that, BR. Man, hey, good-looking UFC bets for joining the stream, you guys. We're right now talking about Sharapova versus Michael Venom Page. Let me know in the comments who you guys think is going to win, man. Who do you guys think is going to win? I'm calling it right now. You guys want to know my prediction? I'm calling it right now. Let me take a drink of this beer real quick before I freaking do this real quick, you guys. I'm gathering my thoughts of everybody who I think is going to win right now. I got Sergey Spivak beating Jairzinho Rozenstruik. I got Sergey Spivak beating Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Let me know in the comments right now. What are the arguments towards that? Good or bad, I want to know the comments of what their feeling is for the Sergey Spivak versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik matchup, you guys. Sergey Spivak is coming off that loss to Alexander Volkov, and I didn't think he was going to lose that fight, you guys, but that jab and that distance and that wow kickboxing and front kick from Alexander Volkov is truly amazing to watch, man. He surprises me. You know, he really does surprise me. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the whole card. Let's go ahead and break down this whole card, man. I know we're starting off with Jamal Pogues versus Hamdi Dewaldabli, and I can't wait for that fight, man. That's gonna be a good one right there, bro. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go ahead and go on to Tapology real quick, you guys. UFC Fight Night. Yeah, you guys. Yep. Yeah, so the Jordan Levitt Saweetie fight got canceled. Saweetie was supposed to fight against Oki, if you guys remember that. And that was some bullshit because I did my research and I was studying that fight and stuff. And then the next day, we find out that it got canceled. I'm like, come on, you mother. But Will Canelo, okay, huh? That's a good question right there, my brother. Hold on before we get into the UFC main card real quick. Let me get into this real quick. Will Canelo ever fight David Benavidez? Wow. What did Canelo say? What was his how could you say it? What did he want in order to fight against David Benavidez? There was a number that he threw out there, you guys. If you guys remember that number, somebody put it in the comments. What was that number that Canelo said? The only way I will fight David Benavidez is for that number. 200 million. There it is. 200 million, my man Hub. So obviously, I don't see Canelo wanting to fight this guy, bro. For anybody to be asking for that kind of money, there's no way that you're trying to be serious. You don't want to fight the guy. You know, Canelo will move weight classes, bro, just to stop. Change the mandatories just so he don't have to fight this guy. Personally, if David Benavidez gets this knockout against David Morrel Jr., I think this is the most perfect opportunity for David to get the mic. Give me the damn mic. And be like, Canelo, ¿dónde está pinche puto? Viene aquí. Hey, come over here and fight me Mexican for Mexican, mano y mano, and prove that you're a man. I don't think Canelo wants to fight him, bro. I think Bivol giving Canelo problems. Even though Bivol's, is big guy, I can see the same thing happening with David. He's too big, bro. There's weight classes for a reason. And David, El Monstruo, I think is just too big. I could see him getting a knockout versus Canelo, dude. But, hey, Canelo did knock out. He was old already, but what was his name? Kovalev. He did knock out a Kovalev. Now, that's an old Kovalev. Don't get me wrong. If Kovalev would have fought him in his prime, he would have beat Canelo. But there's times when you think Canelo might not do something, and he could do it, bro. That's all I'm saying. And Canelo doesn't want a third loss. That's why. And yes, Benavidez has to keep chasing Canelo. That's the only way he's going to get this fight, bro, because, well, I guess you could say that we're in a different time in Canelo's life as well. Because there's two different ways you could look at this. Imagine you right now being a man. You're the best in the world. And you got this young up-and-comer fool who's calling himself the Mexican monster. And he's finishing everybody, talking the most smack on you, but you still don't want to fight him. Now put yourself in that position. This is the way I look at it. Hold on. He was literally losing the call. I forgot about that. He was literally losing the call. Right? That's what I'm saying. And Kovalev was already old. Think about David Benavidez is basically another Kovalev. If you look at even the way their bodies look, bro, they have like the same body types and everything. Dude, I see David Benavidez being able to beat Canelo. But what was I about to say before that? Before I read that comment, I was just about to. What was that? Canelo doesn't want a third loss. That's why. Yes, there you go. If David wants this fight, he has to keep on calling him out. Because like I said, I don't think Canelo wants to fight him. Because this is what I was coming to. If you're a man and you got this young uppercomer coming over here and calling your name out all the time and wanting to fight you, but you don't even seem to care, it's like Canelo doesn't even care. What I think it is Canelo's not that same dog that he once was. There was a time when Canelo needed to prove himself to the world, when he needed to get that big fight. You know what I mean? When he needed to get that money to get up there. And now my boy has all that money, and it seems like he's comfortable where he's at. I think he don't want, just like Huff said, he don't want that third loss on his record. And I think he's at a point in his life where it don't matter if a young up-and-comer fool's talking shit on you. It don't matter because I got hundreds of millions of dollars, brother. And that's just how I feel. I feel like that's how Canelo looks at it. So that's why we're not getting that type of Canelo that's like, all right, let's make this fight happen. This fool wants to toss that. Let's make it happen. I thought Canelo would be like that, being a fellow Mexican and having that type of corazon. But I think the money has got to him. What do you guys think, man? David Benavidez was being trained. I don't want to be rude, but Canelo can't and doesn't knock out opponents at all. I mean, he has knocked out some of his opponents, but for sure, did you misput that or no? Because he knocked out a lot of guys, man. He knocked out Caleb Plant, Amir Khan, James Kirkland. He's knocked out a good amount of people, dude. But he did go to decision one a lot of people. So I get what you're saying. 3 times with Gennady Golovkin. Decision with that fool that he fought in Mexico City that he was supposed to win when it was Canelo's return fight. Who was that guy that Canelo fought? It was supposed to be his return fight. I remember because I was pissed off, dude. David Benavidez was being trained by Gorimbo Ringendahl too. Oh, Gorimbo Ringendahl. Hey, Gorimbo Ringadal is legit. Isn't he a 2-time Olympic gold medalist? That fool was so good, bro. I used to love watching him. The way he would just duck all the way down. That fool would get low. I'm talking about low, low. Like, fool would get low. I liked him all the way up until that fight with Lomachenko, bro. When he fought against Lomachenko, he got absolutely, how do you say it? Exposed. But yeah, you guys. Oh, John Ryder. There you go. John Ryder. When he couldn't even knock that guy out. He couldn't even knock. What was his last fight? What's that young buck from New York that he just went to decision with, where in the 12th round, he was looking at Canelo like, let me pull his name up. Somebody say his name in the chat for me. Right when you say, there you go. Edgar Berlanga, you guys. Edgar Berlanga. You guys don't remember in the 12th round. Dude, I'm making an argument right now, dude, that there's no way. There's no way in how Canelo could knock out David Benavidez if there's only way for Canelo to win that fight. It's Canelo by knockout, bro. It's Canelo by Canelo by decision. That's what I'm saying. Canelo by decision. There's no way he's finishing David Benavidez. So if you're a bettor, if you're a money bettor and we're waiting for that fight, bro, I say if you're going to take Canelo, and the only reason why you're going to take him is because you're a fan of him, obviously, because I know I'm putting my money on David. And if Canelo comes out as the favorite in that fight, I might put my whole check on David, bro, just because of the size. Spinning into another topic. Size does matter. So tell me, what do you guys feel about Terrence Crawford moving up 3 weight divisions to go up and fight Canelo? What do you guys think about that? Now, do you think the same thing that David Benavidez, as you know, do you think that same advantage of him being a bigger man, longer arms, will transcribe to the Canelo versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight? Let me know in the chat. That's a good one. I love to get into the Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo live chat, man. I want to know what everybody's thinking about that fight. And those arm breaker quick. Hold on, you guys. I'm back. Let's get back into this boxing talk. But let me go ahead and take my son real quick. He's inside the shower real quick. Let me go ahead and get him, dry him off real quick so we can start getting into this boxing talk real quick. Hold on. Daddy duties, give me 3 minutes, you guys. Yeah. All right, you guys. So like I was saying, here we go. Let me go ahead and catch back up with the comments real quick. That was just a real quick technical difficulty. My tablet died, and I had to make sure that my son was okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and get back into this. 3 more days. Two since we don't count official fight night. Hell yeah, you guys. 3 more days. If you guys are right here keeping up with me, man, we're going to be live Saturday morning. What time does the fight card start? I haven't even looked into it yet. Is it start at 3 a.m. or is it at 4 a.m.? Transmission. That's what's up, my boy Hub. Coming through right there. Looking out for the comments, everybody in the chat. But somebody in the comments, let me know what time the UFC starts this weekend, you guys, because we are going to be going live 30 minutes prior to the first fight, and we're going to be live all morning, you guys. I'm from the Pacific time, from Fresno, so I think for us, it's like 3 or 4 in the morning, I think. I'm not even playing around, man. Crawford taller than Canelo, too. LOL. Hey, hold on. Is Crawford taller than Canelo, too? Because, dude, let's get into that real quick, you guys, because I see a lot of people talking about Terrence Bud Crawford has no chance in this fight. Now, hold on. Let me get some light in here, you guys. It's a little dark in here. Now, I understand that it's going up 3 weight divisions, right? But it's a little bit different. It's not like a Canelo going to fight a David Benavidez. Canelo was fighting at 140, 147 at one time as well. If you don't remember, dude was fighting against Floyd Mayweather. Dude was fighting in that lower weight class before. Bro, I don't think Canelo's a natural big guy like how everybody thinks he is, like how everybody does. Let me see. Imagine how big Crawford is going to be at 168. He has time to prepare for it too, bro. It's not like he's just going to fight next month. I think what I've heard is that Terrence Bud Crawford is going to be fighting another dude at 168 in May, bro, or in March or something like that. I think his name is Sergey, what's his name, man? I've seen this guy fight before. He's pretty good, dude. Good boxer. But yeah, bro. So Terrence Crawford is going to have time to gain that weight if he needs to. And then while main card at 9 a.m. it's Saudi Arabia. Remember the UFC? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So are you in Pacific time too? So it is probably at 9 a.m. for us, huh? That's cool, man. It's gonna be a long, long day, bro. We got fucking UFC fight night, and then we got Canelo and Benavidez. Man, I need to take a bowl for this real quick, you guys. Hold up, man. Let's go ahead and get this party started real quick, though, man. If you guys are barely tuning in, this is the MMA and Boxing Addicts, and if you've been watching this whole time, pull out your beers, pull out your bongs. If you smoke weed, if you hit the wax pen, if you smoke cigarettes, whatever you do, brother, we ain't judging on this channel because we done did it all and we done seen it all. So, like I said, Alex Ramos right now is smoking on that everyday flower. It's called Grapes and Cream. Check it out, man. Oh, THC edibles. That's what you're eating or what? Hey, bro, good recommendation. I would recommend you eat the Mike's Bites edibles, not for the high. Cause like I feel like they're strong and shit, but I've had stronger. But the taste of the Mike Bison edibles, dude, are so freaking bomb. They're so soft, dude. So soft. And that's what's up, my boy. And hey, Super Bowl 59 next week, Chiefs versus Eagles, dude. What's up with the chat? You guys want to get into that real quick or what? Who do you guys have winning for Super Bowl 59, you guys? We'll get back into UFC right now, but while I'm taking my bowl real quick, let me know who you guys' predictions are for Super Bowl 59. I hope the damn Chiefs don't win it. I'll tell you that much. And honestly, it's better at 9 a.m. Saturday than waiting until 7 p.m. Yeah, bro. For reals, dude. It hella is, dude. I'm excited, though, dude, because I'm going to be doing that morning stream, and then we're going to have that boxing stream at nighttime. Should be super, super good. We're coming off that PFL live stream where it was the biggest stream that we had. Look at this. I'm sorry, but I feel like it's rigged for the Chiefs to win. Don't you agree? If you base it on the judges, if you base it on the refs from last week, I mean, dude, the Chiefs are obviously out for rigged, bro. This is obviously a rigged game. If you guys don't pay attention, the referees be helping out the Chiefs the most. It's so weird, bro. It's just so weird how all that's going down, and then how Travis Kelce gets with Taylor Swift, and then all that goes down. It's like the NFL's doing it on purpose or something. But I like to believe that football's not rigged. You know, it would hurt my heart if it is, being a football fan, you know. But if the Chiefs win this game, man, it's going to be absolutely devastating. I'm not going to be excited to see the first time ever a team do it. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Let's keep that in mind. We haven't won a Super Bowl in a while. So all these other teams that are coming up to us and catching up to us and surpassing us already, it's just getting a little annoying. And again, I'm an AFC side, so we don't mess with the Chiefs over here, man. Only because they invested so much in Mahomes. Remember once QB and Taylor Swift, no politics, don't worry. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. I hate the Eagles. I hate the Chiefs more, but I hope they win. Oh, hey. I believe Sam, the moderator, is a Cowboy fan, you guys. So we kind of understand the hatred right there. You know what I mean? I get it, Sam. You know what I mean? The Eagles. But for reals, dude. But for reals, bro. I hope the Eagles win. But at the end of the day, I don't really care for any of these teams, man. So let's go ahead and get back into MMA, you guys. Let's get back into this MMA talk. And boxing talk. What's up? You want a sandwich? Peanut butter sandwich? Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and make this peanut butter sandwich for my son real quick. All right. Here you go, Angel. Okay, I got you. Happy? Yeah, we're almost going to go pick mommy up, okay? Yeah. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. There you go, Angel. There you go. Yeah. All right, you guys, we're back. Yeah, honestly, no tune to Chiefs for this year. I wanted Josh Allen to win. The first ever one for the Bills. I know, dude. It's tough, dude. It's so tough for Josh Allen, bro. Both seasons, he's lost by 3 points to the same damn team. Could you imagine? Both seasons, you lose to the same damn person by 3 damn points. And, dude, the only thing that I got excited to look forward to for the Super Bowl is I got some squares. Yeah, I got some squares, man. I haven't received my numbers yet. I think there was one square left for sale, but I got some squares, so that's gonna be super exciting. Let's go ahead and take this bowl real quick, you guys. While we take this bowl, let's go ahead and put on a jam real quick. You know what I mean? We haven't listened to any music. Just gonna put on a little jam real quick, just to every single stat. I'm thinking about doing that, you guys. We're trying to make this channel into a big channel. What the main goal is to get the credentials. The main goal is to get the credentials to end up going to UFC and boxing fights and able to ask our own questions. What I want to do is I would like to show up to these events with my own little color on and my own website. You know, I'll be like, what's going on, you guys? This is the MMA and Boxing Addicts. Conor McGregor, how does it feel to be? You know what I mean? And I'll ask questions, dude. That's pretty much the far dream that I have of this. I want to start getting people on for interviews. Probably, I think in 2 weeks, we are going to start building our social media accounts for this channel. And I haven't reached out to nobody for interviews. But what we are going to do is we're going to hit up Jose Ramirez, Fresno Cat. Hopefully he wants to hop out of Fresno Cat. We're going to be getting interviews. Me and my friend, my cousin, we're going to be going to regional events all over Fresno. And we're going to try to, you know, spread the word. But not only that, talk to some of these regional events and see if I'll be able to do some live streaming things, live streaming commentary possibly through my own stream. Do something like that. Try to work something out, you guys. Main goal, though, is to build my own website. So that way, I'll be like, guys, when we're on our live shows, check out the link to my channel. Everything's on there. It's like Tapology. It'll be like SureDog. I want to make it even more simple and more easy for everybody to use, you guys. That's my long-term goal. Hopefully, I get that done in the next couple weeks, in the next couple months. The only thing that's stopping me from it is just the work that I'm going to have to put into that, man. I can't even imagine. I think there's like 600 people in the UFC that I have to look up, all their last fights. It's going to be crazy, man. But yeah, you guys, that's going to be tight. I'm glad that you guys think that would be cool too, man. McGregor versus Stevens, BKFC. Oh, who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy? Bro, I can't wait for that, dude. Yep, MMABoxingAddicts.com. Exactly like that, dude. That's exactly how I want to build my URL, dude. So then that way we start getting real credentials. And every single time we go to these UFC events, we could go to the weigh-ins. And we could be like, hey, what's going on? It's MMA and Boxing Addicts, and I have a few questions with you. And possibly start getting interviews with a lot of famous people. And then start trying to give them onto the stream. What's going on, man? Sugar Sean O'Malley smokes bud. I smoke bud. Come onto the stream, my brother. You know what I mean? Good question. Now, this is a good question, Hump. Thoughts on Power Slop? It's not for me. Sorry, I don't mean to be a killjoy. Hey, man, right here on this channel, we're not judging, bro. Everybody has their preferences. You know what I mean? I don't like pickles. I don't like mustard. And I'm sure a lot of you guys like mustard. Don't look at me like I'm bad. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? We ain't judging over here, man. So that's a good question. I love Power Slap. Now, I'm not into keeping up with it, because a lot of these guys that are in Power Slap, I just haven't found that way to connect with them yet. Like I know they try to do like the Ultimate Fighter type thing with the Power Slap people, but there's something about these Power Slap guys that they aren't bringing me in. Like they're not making me think that they're world athletes. Now it is exciting to watch. I did want to do some type of live stream where we do Power Slap streaming. But again, not a lot of people watch that, so we'll see what's up with that. But we might end up doing that. Like, say for the next Power Slap event, when is it? Like in next month and on a Friday, we might do a live stream reaction to Power Slap, which would be awesome because it's on Rumble for free. So everybody would be able to watch it while I'm live streaming the commentary. That would be great, man. That would be great. Diaz brothers, Bud Kings. Hey guys, big Nick Diaz fans over here, you guys. If you know, I worked in Stockton for about a year in construction, you guys. We were going over there every week, Monday through Friday, coming back on the weekends. And Stockton is a hard place, man. I'm from Fresno, California, and I consider Fresno to be a hard place. But when you go to Stockton, man, it's a whole different world down there. It's like a little Mexico down there, bro. You could obviously see why Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz grew up the way they did. But hey, I got a couple questions that I didn't get to keep up with, and I'm sure some of you guys kept up with it. What were those videos about Nick Diaz going around on the floor looking like he was tweaking on drugs, bro? I heard that he was doing like a rosary for his homie, that like one of his homies died. And you know when one of your friends dies, you buy candles and you go take it to the corner and you do like a little rosary and stuff. I heard that's what was going on. But does anybody have some in-source? Was Nick Diaz really on drugs, bro? Not sure what Nick Diaz was doing. Did he come out with the response to that video? Because now that I think about it, bro, I remember seeing all that. But when I seen that, I automatically I didn't want to see it. Like right when I had seen that and I watched the video, I said to myself, fuck them. I literally said that. I was like, screw them. Excuse my language, YouTube, but I said screw them. Whatever they're posting right now, and if he is on drugs, I don't believe it. But I'm just curious, man. Was he on drugs, man? Was he on drugs? Doing that fentanyl? Yeah, I mean, is he doing heroin? Hopefully not. You know, Nick Diaz is a legend. I thought he was supposed to come fight. Wasn't he supposed to fight at the last Saudi Arabia card? Right? But he didn't fight after all. So I'm excited to see what's going on with him. And Nate Diaz, man, I would love to see him come back to the UFC, man. I know a lot of people would like to see that. That'll be a big one, man. But yeah, you guys, McGregor versus Jeremy Stephens, BKFC. I'm making an argument right now. I think that fight sells more pay-per-views than Alexander Pantoja's next fight. What do you guys think? You hear that? I think McGregor versus Stephens sells double the amount of pay-per-views that a Pantoja versus, I don't know, Moreno, whoever you guys want to give him. That's my argument. I think it's true. I think McGregor versus Stephens is one of the biggest fights out of UFC and boxing that you could make out there, man. I'm talking any fight with McGregor is a huge fight. But could you imagine if he stepped into that BKFC ring? I know he talks the talk and he walks the walk. He thinks he's the shit. But I think if he got into that BKFC ring, he might fold. I think he might fold, bro. I think it's definitely possible that he's I don't think he's ever gonna fight in the BKFC. I'm being honest right now. If you guys think he's gonna fight Jeremy Stephens, I just don't think he's gonna do it. I do know that was all for publicity. I think he does in his head. He does keep himself like, all right, I'm gonna do this because those are options for him. Like, say, if McGregor, that sexual assault charge that happened to him, right? What happens if he got raped and all that, right? Okay, what happens if it's way worse? Like way worse, like something way worse, to where the UFC indefinitely had to cut him. I'm pretty sure that BKFC would pick up a Conor McGregor, even due to whatever going on. And I'm pretty sure he'll come into the BKFC and bring the biggest numbers possible. Could you imagine if he were to win a fight against Jeremy Stevens? What would be next? Mike Perry, Conor McGregor? I mean, or I don't even think that's big enough. I think you got to bring somebody from somewhere else into BKFC, like a rematch. Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, bare knuckle fighting championship match. Am I dreaming, or are you guys feeling the same way right now? Nate Diaz coming in to BKFC to have his last third rematch against Conor McGregor, dude. I'm going to take my ball. I'm going to leave it off on that. I'm going to take my ball real quick. Just like I said, what would you guys think? McGregor versus woo. What's going on? What's going on, man? Woo! We're out here live, man. We're doing good. We have a lot of concurrent viewers watching, man. We got a lot of people commenting. Some good topics right now. If you guys are unaware, Maria is my wife. She's at work right now, barely tuning in real quick. Shout out to her. The reason why I'm able to do all this and started all this, you guys. So thank you. Here we go, you guys. We're about to take my bowl right now. Like I said, let me go ahead and put on a jam real quick before we take this bowl. So let's get into it, man. There's a lot of controversy going down right now, you guys. If you guys have seen it, a lot of talks about how horrible UFC 312 is. What are your guys' thoughts on UFC 312? Let me pull it up for you guys real quick so we can talk about this. A lot of controversy, you guys. I've been hearing from a lot of different channels that they're not satisfied with what's going on for UFC 312. Let me break it down. Early prelims. We got Ray Tsura Cohen. Nope, cancel fight. We got Park Hung Sung taking on Nayam Jargat Tamandabella. Quillen Salikad versus Anshul Jubli. Anshul Jubli. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Jonathan McLeod versus Kevin Jusset. Hey, Kevin Jusset's always put on exciting fights, man. You can't go wrong with that. That's for sure. Then you got Alexandre Topuria going up against Kobe Thickness, you guys. Isn't that Aaliyah Talopier's brother? Let me know in the chat right now, you guys. Isn't Alexandre Topuria, who's fighting on UFC 312, isn't that Topuria's brother? Because I heard about this guy. He's supposed to be really, really good. Supposed to fight the same exact way like his brother. Good wrestler, good striking. If you guys looked into it, is anybody in the comments looked into it? Let me know. Alexandre Taporie. He's going up against Kobe Thickness, man. Kobe Thickness. That's his real name right there. Yeah, that's Aaliyah's brother, huh, dude? That's crazy. This guy could actually be good, dude. I've seen people break him down, and I've seen people talk about him. Supposedly, he's supposed to be really good, just like his brother. Now, that could be hype. Muhammad Usman wasn't that good, like Kamaru Usman. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the brother thing doesn't really go the way you expect it. But yeah, you guys, 311 was such a banger. That 312 looks like a fight night card in comparison. I think this UFC fight night card that's going on this Saturday is bigger than UFC 312. Let me go ahead and go into the prelims real quick. That was the early prelims. Let me go ahead and keep breaking it down. Then we got the prelims, you guys. We got Wayne Kong going up against Bruna Brazil. Women's fight. That's a women's flyweight fight. Then this is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be a good one, though. I'm not gonna lie about this. I'm excited for this. In the lightweight division, we got Tom Nolan taking on Flashy Borishev, you guys. Borishev taking on Tom Nolan. Now, I love watching Borishev fight, you guys. I remember watching one of his, I think it was like, you know how when there's a new UFC fighter that joins the UFC, they make like a one of those like 10-minute clips on YouTube for him where it kind of gets you to know the UFC fighters a little bit more. Well, when I watched Borshev's, it was just the whole thing about how his kickboxing, his life, and him supporting his son and his wife. And it just kind of reminded me of myself because I got my son and my wife right now. And we're just trying to make it too, just like all these other fighters. And it's hard, man. It's hard with the economy being so high. Freaking eggs are like $5.50. Milk is getting expensive. Gas at one time was like at $5.50. Thank God it's going down a little bit. But when I seen that stuff with Borishev, I started to like him, dude, especially because he trains with Uriah Faber. I do think he is the striking coach for Uriah Faber's camp too. And why do I like Uriah Faber? Of course, he's from San Diego. I'm from Fresno. I support all local California fighters, no matter what. I support every fighter, but definitely got extra love for people. Yeah, California is not cheap at all, dude. I'll break it down to you right now. I live in a small 1-bedroom house. We rent it out, me and my girlfriend. And I pay $700 a month for rent. Our water bill is $350. So that's like $1,350. Keep in mind, that's 1 bedroom, dude. My cousin has a 4-bedroom and he pays $2,400. $2,400 a month. But like I said, and my PG&E bill, because I have an AC, is $550 a month. No jokes. I swear. In December and in the month before December and in this month, it goes a little bit down to like 400, 450, even though we're still using the heater because in the damn summer over here in California, dude, it's like 120 degrees. So yeah, man. I mean, fucking shit's expensive over here, dude. I heard like over there in Nebraska and states like that, you could get like over here a 4-bedroom house costs you 400, 600,000. Over there, you could get 400 to 600,000. You could get yourself a badass pad, big old yard, like 3 acres land. You get all that. But at the end of the day, yeah, I do love California, man. I mean, California love. Ooh. But yeah, man. Yep. That's why people fled to Arizona, Nevada, Texas, Florida. Yep. Just about 6 months ago. 6 months ago on a Saturday, these just random people on dude, I try to do whatever, bro. There was a time when I was struggling. Like I said, my girlfriend barely got her job about 4 months ago. That's the reason why I barely started this stream like a month and a half ago, because before I wasn't even able to afford Wi-Fi, having to pay for everything, bro. As soon as she got a job, dude, she started paying for the like half the PG&E and the water bill. Now I got a Wi-Fi. Now I got a camera. Now I got a laptop. Now I'm able to do these streams. And dude, another little story about me, you guys. The reason why I started doing this YouTube streaming was because I didn't even have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't even stream the fights like on Crack Streams or Stream East or none of that, dude. So I had to freaking literally just listen to people on YouTube commentate it. And when I was watching guys like Showbiz and We Want Picks, the guys that motivated me, man, I told myself, dude, I want to do that, bro. Like, I don't care. I want to do that someday. And I don't care how much money it costs me. I got to buy the pay-per-view. I bought UFC 311, which was $80. And then I'm buying this one on February 1st. It's all within like a 3 to 4 week time span. It's just $100 giveaways, everything. You know, I'm just doing my hardest to get this stream and get this YouTube thing going, man. Because you know, I don't want time to run out for me, man. You know what I mean? So here we go. 500. Oh, like I was saying though, so I was doing this job on Craigslist, dude. There was this people, there's just thing on gigs where they post moving jobs. And like I said, when I was struggling and stuff, dude, I was doing anything to make some extra money, bro. Even collecting bottles and cans, dude, like right here at my house and shit, dude. Like I don't care. I'm not afraid to admit it. And freaking what was I gonna say is that yeah, I would go do these moving jobs. And one of the jobs that I went to go do, the dude was from Fresno, California, and told me he was moving to Florida because he owned a business. And I guess it was just ridiculous, like the taxes and everything, dude, that like it was just so hard for him to own his business here. So he took off. But a month later was when that damn Florida flood happened. So I don't know what happened to him, dude. I know he moved over there, and like a month later, Florida got fucked. I mean, excuse my language. Florida got messed up, dude. So I don't know what happened to him, bro, but hopefully everything's good, man. But here we go, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into something else. You came a long way, and we're proud of you. Hey, man, bro, it's a trip, dude. Just getting up to 300 subs, and I just keep trying and keep trying. It's a trip, dude. Especially like you guys know my story and everything, dude. I've been at the bottom, dude, and just to have 4 people watching right now is a trip out, bro. Seriously, bro, I appreciate it so much. I would be taking shots for you guys right now, dude. I don't be charging for all that, dude. I'll be taking shots for you guys right now, but I gotta go pick up my girl from work right now in about an hour. So that's why I've only drank a beer, and I'm still on the same beer, you guys. Trying to stay responsible. I got my son today. You know what I mean? We're basically smoking weed today, feeling good. Let me see what's going on right here. Hong Kong of Tijuana, Mexico. I watched the events there. Hong Kong HK of Tijuana, Mexico. Hey, dude. 344 strong. Is that your area code? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and start breaking down the rest of this UFC fight card, you guys, for UFC 312. So like I was saying, you got Tom Nolan versus Vlasev Borshev. And after that, you got Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. Now, I like Jack Jenkins. He's cool, man. You know, got that little curly hair. He looks like that guy from Narcos. He's a pretty cool guy. I like him. But, dude, that's the prelims. This is the main card. Here we go. Oh, yeah, dude. Hey, I thought you were putting your area code, man. Hell yeah, man. We're trying to get to 500, dude. Just trying to do whatever it takes, man. And once we get there, dude, it's going to be – I'm going to make a video for it. I'm going to make a thank you video for everybody. And, yeah, man, just try to get more people to start watching the live streams, man. And try to get more people to start tuning into my videos and stuff. So, hell yeah, here we go. Cheers, huh? I'm going to take another beer for you, my boy. Wherever you are, man. Wish nothing but the best. and hope you have a good day tomorrow, man. Tomorrow I'm hanging drywall. Here we go. So we got Jake Matthews going up against Francisco Prado. And then you got Jimmy Crute taking on Rodolfo Bellato. Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. That's going to be a good one, dude. Rodolfo's cool. Justin Taffa. Okay, this is a 3-fight. Dude, that's the main card. That's crazy. Jake Matthews, Francisco Prado, Jimmy Crute, Rodolfo Bellato, Justin Taffa versus Talasan Teixeira. Now, this guy, Talasan, I'm pretty excited to watch him fight. This guy, if you look at his record, he's 7-0, dude. 7-0. And not just that, is he just 7-0, but I believe only one of his fights is went to decision, and the rest, are all first-round KOs. He went to decision in 2022, and since then, the dude has 4 KOs, dude. That's crazy right there, man. He's a Dana White Contender Series guy. He is coming off that first round KO, dude. So I'm excited to watch this guy fight, dude. He's taking on Justin Taffa. And Justin Taffa, man, he's not no slouch. I mean, he is a slouch, but that's going to be a banger right there. Then in the co-main event, you got Wang Zhang taking on Tatiana Suarez, you guys. Now, that should be a good fight, but it's a women's fight. And it's the co-main. Wang Zhang. So that's going to be a good one right there, you guys. That's for the bout. And Tatiana Suarez, her way to victory, she's going to need to take her down. There's no way she's going to be able to outstrike Zhang. What are your predictions on that fight? Anybody know what's up with Wang Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez? Can't pull it up right there. It's kind of hard. My camera sucks, man. That's another thing about this stream, you guys, is that like I said, we started at the bottom. We're still using just like a basic camera that you connect to your damn laptop. I'm looking to invest into a new camera once we get a little bit of tax money. And hopefully that makes the background and everything look way better, bro. Way better. You want Suarez to win? I want Suarez to win too. I don't really like Zhang as the champion, to be honest. I don't know. It's just not the most exciting to me. You know, I don't know, just whatever, But I think Tatiana Suarez winning that would be crazy, dude. She would obviously blow up automatically, dude. It would be crazy. And hell yeah, man. Hey, that's what people tell me. Doesn't matter the equipment as long as you're streaming up and running. That's what people tell me, man. And hey, we're gonna be doing this more often too, dude. I wasn't even gonna do this today. I still get kind of shy and stuff like that, dude. But I told myself, like, dude, it's already been a couple of days since I dropped the video. I need to do something. We need to go live. So we're going to go live. And then I'm also going to go live, I believe, Friday morning. I think at 4 in the morning before I go to work. Because Friday night, I'm taking my girl out. We're going to go out for dinner. We might go out and go to the casino. Why? Because she got the day off Saturday. But on Saturday, I'm going to be busy doing the stream. You know what I mean? We're going to be busy doing UFC in the morning and boxing at night. And it's David Benavidez. So I'm sorry. But so that's why on Friday, I got to make the moves. You know what I mean? I got to make the move to be able to do this for us, you guys. And fight start at 6 this Saturday. Damn. See, there you go. So, guys, since we're in Fresno, California, the fight start at 6 a.m. for me. So what that means is I got to get everything ready by Friday. I got to go out with my old lady. We got to go to the casino or where we're going to go, Dave & Buster's, go have dinner, go party, go drink up. And then I got to get some sleep. Then I got to wake up, I believe, at 4 in the morning because I got to go get coffee. I got to go get some cookies. And then I got to freaking set up my stream. I got to set up my TV, set up everything, make sure everything's good. And then we got to go live from 6 in the morning to what? Usually the UFC live stream lasts around 7 hours. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 1 a.m., dude. What? 13. 1 a.m. is when I should be getting off. The fucking live stream, the freaking, excuse my language, live stream. And then I'm probably gonna take about a 2 to 3 hour nap. And I think we're for the David Benavidez fight, we're just gonna do the main card. That's what I was thinking, man. Because damn, boxing, dude, there's like 15 fights, and the first fights, dude, they're just a bunch of like random ass people. And then they're exciting, don't get me wrong, but damn, some of them go to decision. Some of them, a lot of the fights go to decision sometimes, depending on who you got. And so I think we're just gonna do the main card: Jesus Ramos versus Rosario. What is it? Pitbull Cruz versus Angel Ferrer. Brandon Figueroa versus Stephen Fulton, which I already know I'm gonna be bouncing off the walls for this one, bro. I'm not gonna drink in the morning. We're gonna save the drinking for nighttime, so that way, we're good and shit like that. You know what I mean? But how, yeah, you guys, I think that's pretty much it right there, my brothers. I think we're gonna have to end the stream right now. It's been about 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Pretty successful stream. This is basically like my first live stream during the week that doesn't have to do with any live boxing or any live anything. So it was pretty awesome, dude. Just want to thank everybody for watching me and stuff like that. And again, we will probably be going live Friday morning. And if you're not there for that, tune in Saturday morning at 5:30 a.m. on the channel. And we're going to be getting deep into UFC, man. This is going to be a big card in the AM. I'm going to be having the most excitement because I love to wake up early in the mornings anyways, man. So I can't wait for that. And then nighttime, that's when I'm going to bring out the brewskis. I'm going to go buy a bottle of Hennessy. And not just that, but Hump, you got yourself too. Like nobody's going to be buying the this that I was going to do. Check it out. Hopefully someday when the stream gets bigger, people actually want to participate in this. You know what I mean? And we got like 100 people watching. If that ever happens, dude, if that ever happens, which I don't even know if it will, bro. But if it ever does, so that's why I'm saying, Hump, you just earned yourself an entry, bro. I'm gonna write your name down. So when you're watching on Saturday, you got a shot of winning. It's either gonna be $50 or like I said, during the live stream, if for some reason people start buying them, I'm just gonna give you a free entry, brother, and you're gonna be good, man. Who else is in the comments? Let me know right now, man, before we go. Let me know, you guys. I'll go ahead and write your name down in the notes, Hump, and hopefully you tune in. Let me know. Is anybody else in the chat, man, before I go? Let me go ahead and take one more bowl before I dip out, man. No problem, Huff. You know what I mean? One thing about this channel is we're just trying to give back to people, man. I want you guys to feel like you guys are involved. Like I'm your actual homie, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm out here trying to look out for everybody, bro. Here we go. Give everybody a shot at some cash, man. Take one more bowl before we take off, you guys. One more bowl. I can't wait, man. It's finally Thursday. Ready to head into this week strong. We'll see if any breaking news pops up with any boxing or any UFC, man. We'll see if any crazy videos pop up. You know what I mean? There you go, Warlock Boxing. That's what I'm talking about too, my boy. You're probably going to be entered in there. You are entered in there, my boy. You're always commenting in all the things too, dude. For reals, bro. Like 100%, man. So as of right now, I got 2 people that are in the round thing, and I just got 2 more people that are added. I got 2 people from the last stream that were commenting, and 2 people right now that just got it. So what? That's like 8 more rounds that are still available. And then on that day, on Saturday, we will be seeing who else is going to be jumping in here, you guys. Let me go ahead and take this bowl. I can't wait for that neither, man. That 12-round thing is exciting. Because I don't know if it's going to go 12 rounds. I know whoever gets the 12th round has a better shot of winning all the money. But I don't even know if it's going to go all the 12 rounds, man. Check it out, man. You guys see that shit right there, man? Tyson. Hell yeah. Here we go, man. Right here. This was for all you guys right now, man. Wherever you guys are at right now, you're in your pad, you're chilling, you're sleeping. Shout out to you guys for watching the MMA and Boxing Addict show. There you go. Blew it outside responsibly, you guys. Hell yeah. All right, my buddies. I'm out, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Friday morning. Shout out you guys, and I'll be back, you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out, my brothers.